Poisson Steve. I love that song. I love that song. Welcome. I was getting ready and I didn't know there's a Donnie Dinosaur. Hi. Hi, all the people. Hey, welcome. Thank you guys for following. Oh, hey. Okay, there we go. Go back through everything. Yeah, we started at 6 p.m. EST, and you came in right on the money. We're gonna be playing Ace Attorney for about 2 hours. We are near the end of the first game, and then we're going to be watching a YouTube show called Epitaph Erased, and probably some music videos. So yeah, thanks everybody. Oh my goodness, so many of you. Welcome, welcome. We're ready to rock in to the game. I voice act badly. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I do have a question though. This is my version 0.1 model drawing, and I can't tell on my preview screen if it's crusty. It's like clean at a very specific size. And I don't know if it's this one. Hang on. But we're gonna hop in to the game. Let me see. Pull down our safety screen. Turn on the switch. Which is... It was working. No! Customary troubleshooting steps. You gotta do it. Get that one and then go back. Okay. There we go. You know. Being likened to a Sailor Moon villain is, in fact, a compliment of the highest order. Absolutely. I appreciate being, sorry, I'm just setting some stuff up. Being compared to such a high level of villainy. When you need class and poise at the same time. Sailor Moon villains. Sailor Moon villains. So we had fire alarm testing today, so I am, quite frankly, fucked up on no sleep. So, no apologies for the weird shit that I am gonna say today. We had fire alarm testing at 9 a.m. and then nothing. And then nothing until the window for fire alarm testing was from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And then at 5:57, it started to go off again. And 4:57, sorry. And I was like, is this a real fire? Because last time they did fire alarm testing, there was a real fire in the middle of it. But I was like, it's at the end of the day. I'm sure it's not a real fire. Guess what? It was a real fire. I just had my little meeting during a fire, not evacuating, just hanging out, you know. Waifu cataloging is serious business, and I can't just be interrupted for every tiny alarm. Try to get this in the right spot, because I changed the size of this window. There we go. Gotta really test it. Exactly. Twice there was a real fire. 2 times. What the heckies? So anyway, I'm probably gonna die in a fire, but, you know, that's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Okay. Into the game. This is it. Judgment Day. So we are on the, I think it's the last trial phase of the case that we're on right now, which I think is the 3rd or 4th one of the first game. We're trying to prove that Edgeworth isn't a murderer. And we're versus Von Karma. This is the third time we have to fight with Von Karma, if you're familiar with the game at all. Today, things are going to get settled at least. Oh, sorry. Today, things are going to get settled at last. A lot of things. Oh, yes, and also Phoenix and Edgeworth are boyfriends, and you can't convince me otherwise. What? What's the big idea? Sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder. I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday. That's not how that works. Anyhow, please don't keep doing that. Anyhow, today's last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick. Yeah, thanks, Maya. I got her name right. Hell yeah, I got her name right. Edgeworth is looking glum as always. I hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard. He's super catfish today. Now he's sad catfish. I don't know how to... Whoa! What are you doing? Sorry. I'm sorry. I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back. Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge. Aw, thanks, Donnie. The world is a better place with you in it as well. Right. Good idea. Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. Okay, so for... I really wish I would stop doing that. Oh, pal, this is gonna be the detective. He said pal. Yeah, there he is. What's gotten into that girl? Detective Gumshoe. I think, is everyone gonna show up? Morning, Mr. Edgeworth. Good morning. How did it go, detective? Have no fear. As promised, I've captured our runaway caretaker. Just brought him in. Took all night, pal. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired. Actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good. Yogi says he's forgotten his own name. But that has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? He does remember, and I'm going to prove it. So, TLDR, spoilers for the first game. Phoenix became a lawyer so that because Edgeworth wouldn't return his calls. And that is some gay shit. Planning your whole career so that you could get a hold of somebody who wouldn't call you? Mm-hmm. The court is now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready. He's a vampire. Right. Very well. We have reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial. The laws in this place are weird. You only get 3 days to decide if somebody is not guilty, and if you fail to prove that they are not guilty, then they are guilty, and they go to prison. Yes. Get you a guy who will go into tens of thousands of dollars of debt of education to get near you, just to be in the same room as you. That's how you know it's true love. Tens of thousands of dollars in debt, just to be able to talk to you face to face because you won't return his calls. I ask the prosecution to submit decisive evidence. It's love. It's true love. Understood. Come on, don't be awed into silence by every little thing he says. Very well, Von Karma. Your opening statement. How much time do you think Von Karma is going to give us to finish this trial today? Yesterday it was 3 minutes. Right. Thanks to that Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary. Very well. Please bring the witness into the courtroom. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in a boat rental shop on the lake, from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity. Witness, Why did you run away yesterday? I love his objection. It's like so husky and weird. The witness was not running away. He will now testify. I see. Very well. Please begin your testimony. Okay, well, here we go. We already know that he's faking this, and we know that Von Karma is lying. We just have to prove it in court. So that's kind of the deal right now.
I'm real sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did. But I was running away or nothing. I, want to buy some food for Paulie, see? I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I mean, I need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. So, my testimony yesterday stands as is.
Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we? He has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi, and I'm going to prove it. I don't know how he's gonna do that. I don't have the guide up. I managed to get through the last 2 games with two sessions, I think, without it. So I'm hoping and praying that this one isn't like bananas and we can actually get through it. Oh, hydrate. Thank you for the hydration. My straw is like too short for my cup, so it's a whole thing to get this into my mouth. Oh, but sharks need to stay hydrated. You ever seen the shriveled up shark? It's sad. Sad.
I'm real sorry about leaving yesterday like I did. But I wasn't running away or nothing.
I'm supposed to object to all of these, but I just want to read them.
I, went to buy some food for Paulie, see? I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I mean, I need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one.
Okay.
Gizmo Artifice just redeemed throw sharks.
Did it? It spoke, but I don't know what it said. I'm gonna give it a second to see if Throw Sharks is broken again, and if it's not, I will press the button for you. Oh, it did. Okay, good. I looked away because I was raiding. Okay, to do that, and the motive will prove... Do that, and the motive will prove itself. Okay. So this is the part where we hold it to absolutely everything. Tell me your secrets, old man! I'd call what you did running away and not just leaving. You heard Larry's testimony and realized you were in danger. I love Von Karma. He's like, no, 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 as he wags his little finger at you. Now, Mr. Wright, there's no need to rush to conclusions. As I said, the witness was not running away. Listen to the testimony. He sure seems relaxed. In fact, they both do. Von Karma and Yanni Yogi.
But I wasn't running away or nothing.
Then why did you leave? He's just about to say why. Is it so hard for you to just quietly listen to someone when they are talking? If I sat quietly, Edgeworth would be guilty in 3 minutes. Which is the amount of time he gave us last time to finish our session.
I, went to buy some food for Paulie, see?
Food?
Well, Polly is a bit of a gourmand, you see. She only eats these high-quality bird pellets from France. They only have them in the big pet shop downtown.
But you weren't arrested until this morning. Why didn't you go back to the caretaker shack?
Well, I kinda got lost, you see.
The witness has trouble remembering things sometimes. When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack. Yeah, right. Nice try, Von Karma. No one's going to believe that. I see. So he was lost. We knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Please, Your Honor, come to your senses.
I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow.
You've lost much of your memory, is that correct?
Yep, it seems like it.
Then how could you know you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory, You know exactly who you are. The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show the court a proof. How am I supposed to prove that what's going on in that old cougar's head? Codgers? I feel like this has something to do with fish. Is this a fish joke? I should get this. That's impossible. I'm glad you've come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well, witness, please continue. I'm gonna have to present something at some point, but I want to get through all this first.
I mean, I didn't have one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one.
Yes, you do! How can you say I had no motive? I'd say you do. You had a grudge against... You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right? Please, don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge, it's impossible. I have to prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, it's going to be the same thing over and over until the trial ends. Might I say something, Mr. Wright? I think he's going to be like, maybe you should show some proof. Yes, Your Honor. You've been saying the same thing now over and over. You've been calling the witness's memory of the past or lack thereof into question. But, does this really have anything to do with the current case? Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with this case and no motive. Both of these statements are lies. Order. Mr. Wright, there is a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying you know who this witness is? Of course, Your Honor. Oh, now this is interesting. I would like to know myself. So, who is he? Don't play dumb, Von Karma. Mr. Wright, please tell us the witness's name. His name is Yanni Yogi, the former court bailiff. Yogi? That name seems familiar. Oh! Yanni Yogi, from the DL6 incident. Dun dun dun! DL6 incident in the house. We are back. It figures the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case. But what does this mean? Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive. Disc. Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This man, this witness, is Yanni Yogi. Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court? This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof. He's slowly becoming Russian, which is not what as DL6 mentioned. Shock, which is not my intention. Blah, 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 blah. And allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory. This is it. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here and now, then I've got nowhere else to go.
Nick, how are you going to prove it? How can you prove that he's Yanni Yogi?
It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Your Honor? Oh no. Okay. Please take this man's fingerprints. Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago. I see. That makes sense. Disc. Huh? I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. Why? The witness has no fingerprints. What? What? No fingerprints? I'm also what the fucking over here. Is he a genie? Is it because of the noodle store?
You see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant.
I burned my fingers working with the stuff. Yep. What? Yogi, you sneak. You burned your fingerprints off to hide your past. Well, if the witness has no fingerprints, I guess we'll not be able to prove his identity. No! Disc. What? Well, what will you do, Mr. Wright? It seems the case has been decided, no? No! I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. But no, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. Your boyfriend is going to go to jail if you lose. There has to be another way. It's more like a crush, I guess. There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one.
Nick, what are you going to do?
I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do? Disc. Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parrot for a little comic relief, I would, in fact, actually like to cross-examine his parrot. Yeah, very funny. You're a sore winner, Von Karma. Wait a second. Cross-examine his parrot?
Well, what is it, Nick? No, you're not going to.
Your Honor, the defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal. Take Mr. Von Karma up? On my proposal? Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot. I knew it. I fucking knew it. The second I saw that goddamn parrot, I was like, we're gonna have to interview the parrot. It's gonna happen. I can feel it in my bones. Oh. Time to talk to the parrot! Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma? Need you even ask? This is a farce. I object. Wait a second. You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma. I have a right to do as you suggested. You done hacked? You done hacked, Von Karma. What you gonna do now? Murder me? In the courtroom? Well, if you are so desperate, then please, be my guest. Of course, should you go through with this, and nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences.
Nick, this is crazy.
Well, still want to go through with your little game? Yeah, of course I do. Let the parrot take the stand. I will cross-examine her, Your Honor. This is the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard. Von Karma's rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence. Except the parrot. She's my last chance. At least, I think so. Bailiff, bring in the parrot. I always forget that he has a voice. It's so. Parrot! Parrot on the stand! We're here! I know we interview, like, demons and shit later, so... much excite that we finally get to talk to the bird! Let's just relax a little. That's quite a bird. Please tell us your name. Oh my god. Okay, so every single person who gets asked their name is a total jerk about saying their name. But is the parrot going to be the first one to not do that? Name. No. The witness is ignoring me. It must hurt to be ignored by a bird. Ahem. Very well. Witness. Who is your owner? Please, testify for us. I don't... What is it?
Yellow! Yellow!
Good testify. Certainly the most concise testimony we've had so far. Very well. Begin your cross-examination.
Right. What are you gonna do, Nick?
I don't know. What do we do, Maya?
Yellow! Yellow!
I can't. Witness, you can't say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her.
Right. What do I say?
Why isn't anyone saying the parrot's name? We're gonna start with what's your... You know what? We're gonna start with... Oh, I can't go back. Shoot. I should have saved right before this. Can I do that now? I can! Haha! Wait. I'm gonna save it over the auxiliary save. Just in case. Just in case. I'm gonna go with... What's the safe number? Maybe I'll get her to say the number for that safe.
Huh? The safe? Why?
Let's just try and get her to say anything, okay?
Polly, what's the number for the safe in the shack? 1228. 1228.
My, what a reckless parrot. Well, Mr. Wright, you aren't claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker? I mean, it does, because the safe, we opened the safe to get the paper that told us that Von Karma was lying. But I don't know if it does now, because we've already lost the thing. Actually, it does. That's why I had her say it. Huh, ridiculous. How can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. What could possibly link this number to the caretaker's true identity? I mean, if I just pick the parrot. What do I got? Okay. We picked this up when Von Karma took the thing from us. This is just a photo of the murder. That's not relevant. This is a... I'm just gonna go with the parrot, because nothing else here really feels like it matters. No. Oh, maybe it is. Admittedly, I didn't think you had anything to show us. And now I see I'm right. How could a safe number reveal someone's identity? Uh-oh. I think that was the wrong thing to show them. I hope you're happy now, Mr. Wright. The witness may continue her testimony. Okay. Witness, you're here to speak. You must speak to me. Frankly, I can't believe you're speaking to the parrot.
Well, I guess we should try to get some information out of her. We need to show the judge that her owner is Mr. Yogi.
Yellow. Yellow. Okay, there's gotta be... I might need to get that guide. Can I present something to the bird? The gun? What if I present the gun? Oh, this is an objection. Okay. This evidence clearly reveals a contradiction in your statement, Your Honor. It doesn't. Okay. We're getting a guide. We're getting a guide. We're getting a guide. Phoenix. Right. I thought that it might not be total shenanigans, but it's total shenanigans. This one. Excuse me. Alright, so we are... I think we're on Turnabout Goodbyes. Oh, okay. So it's not the last one, because there's another one. Yeah. Do. Alright. Polly, what do you want from us? Okay. Alright. Guys, got slapped. I got slapped. None. None points with the judge. Okay, so this was the right thing. And then he does the witness! You can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere like the bird has thoughts. And then... what do I say? Have we forgotten something? As I recall, 2 days ago...
But Polly, have we forgotten something? Don't forget the L6.
If I can get Polly to say that here, that would prove that the caretaker had something to do with DL6.
Polly, have we forgotten something? Yellow. That's not what you're supposed to say. I forgot. Something we forgot. Yellow. Uh-oh. It's not working, Nick. She won't say it.
This is ridiculous. Why won't she say it? Disc. Is something the matter, Mr. Wright? Wait. Don't tell me Von Karma expected this. He couldn't have retrained the parrot, could he? He is insane and a vampire. So like parrot brainwashing powers, totally possible. Did he train her not to respond when we asked if we'd forgotten anything? Okay, so we did that. Okay. Oh wait, I need to do that. That's the wrong one. I need to get out of there. It's just the first statement repeatedly. Okay, press this in when you get a chance. What's your name? Okay. So now we say, what's your name, bird? After we skip through all this. Maybe I should get her to say her name?
Polly, what's your name? Polly.
Mr. Wright, I think we've established this parrot is named Polly. Does this have anything to do with her owner's identity? Okay. Yeah, this is very shenanigans. Present the DL6 case file? Fascinating. You claim this parrot's name will prove her owner's identity? Then show us the proof.
Nick, don't you think you're taking this bluff a little too far?
Listen, we're not here to answer the questions of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor, the proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker's identity is... apparently this. The DL6 case file. That's quite a large file you have there. Which page is the proof on, then? Show us or stop wasting our time. Very well. Mr. Wright, please show us the page. Where in this file is the information connected to the parrot's name? I wouldn't know. I've never looked at it. I'm supposed to look at it first, which we've never done this entire game. Hilarious. Okay. Suspect data. I hope I don't need to look through it first for that to be what I do. Hopefully not. It's on the suspect data page. This page has all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide, see? Indeed, it does say that, yes. What was his fiancée's name? Polly Jenkins. Polly! Exactly, Your Honor. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who had committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her. I see. I guess that is possible. Yeah. Beh, mere coincidence, that's all. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix. Well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, does this make you my granddaughter's fiancé? She's only 7 years old. Indeed. Alone, it's a little weak for evidence in a murder trial. We would need some other corroborating evidence. Where am I going to find that?
Nick, we're getting closer. One more. If we could just get one more piece of evidence.
Right, but what? Very well. Witness, you may continue. We're talking to a bird. Okay, so we need to go here. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. This time it's the safe number. So we were just supposed to go from top to bottom over and over again on the same thing and then show, like, kind of random stuff. Okay. That's okay. Oh, this is gonna be... I'm just assuming this number is the birth date of Polly Jenkins. I'm just guessing. Maybe I'll get her to say that safe number.
Huh? The safe? Why?
Let's just get her to try to say anything, okay?
Polly, what's the safe number?
1228.
My, what a reckless parrot. Well, Mr. Wright, you aren't claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker.
It do.
Right? Yes. Okay. Actually, it does. That's why I had her say it. Heh, ridiculous. How can it be the number to a safe? How can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. What could possibly link this number to the caretaker's true identity? The same shit. Boom! The DL6 case file? What is this obsession you have with that case? Mr. Wright, where in this file is something relating to that safe number? Case summary. It's on the case summary page. The case summary? Specifically, the date on which the DL6 incident occurred. The date of the incident? December 28th? Why, that's today's date. 15 years ago. And the number on the safe is 1228. I was wrong. I was wrong. It wasn't her birthday. It's just the date of the murder. Okay. Oh. He used the date of the DL6 incident as the number for his safe, Your Honor. That's how important that date was to him. I see. It certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates. Beh, this is not tangible proof. I set my ATM card's number to 0001 because I am a number 1. This has nothing to do with a date. Nothing. That's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here. This is mere coincidence, that is all. True, that is a possibility. However, two coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern to me. What are you saying? Summon the caretaker of the boat shop. Immediately. We're back. The old coot is back. We have finished talking to the bird. Bird level passed. Difficulty bird. Yeah, he just told his bank card number to everybody. This is a fake parrot? What do you want to bet this is a fake parrot? It's a real parrot. Witness? It's true. I'm sorry. I forgot that birds aren't real. Birds aren't real. They're cameras. They're just flying cameras that work for the government. And the reason that everything got shut down in 2019 was not a deadly virus. They had to change the batteries in all the birds. That's the truth of birds. Look it up. That's the truth of birds. Tell us your name. That's birds. Wait. This witness, he doesn't remember.
No, it's okay.
Oh, look at him. Look at him standing up like a coherent man.
I've accomplished what I wanted to do. I'm done.
I'm not changing his voice.
Nick, he looks totally different.
This is the real Yogi, I think. Finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years. Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court.
My name is Yanni Yogi.
Hey, boo-boo.
15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very court.
Order, order! Yanni Yogi. So it was you who killed Robert Hammond. So was it you that killed Robert Hammond and tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death?
Yes, it was me. I did it.
Wow, I didn't expect it to end this way. He's just like, yeah.
They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond, he said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook. So, I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiancé, my social standing. Then, this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol.
Oh, he's going all out. He's going all out. He's telling all the secrets.
The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. I thought this was my chance. After 15 years, this was it.
Whoa, changed.
Finally, a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth.
Gotta say their full names. Rob and Miles just doesn't sound right.
I have no regrets.
Wait a moment. Revenge against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean?
I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter.
Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself?
Anyway, I admit I was the one who killed Robert Hammond.
Yay! Mon Karma. Where is Mr. Yogi?
Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession.
Then the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, is...
Innocent, in this case, at least.
Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand?
Look, he's so sad. He's such a sad little baby. I want to poke his forehead.
There are a few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you are clear of suspicion for this particular case. So I would like to pass judgment on the murder of Mr. Robert Hammond. Any objections?
I don't believe it. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything?
Very well. This court finds the defendant, Miles Edgeworth.
Dun dun dun! Cast ye in the name of God, not guilty!
Different anime! Different anime! Okay, that is all. This court is adjourned.
Dang it! Look at his little shit-eating grin! Oh my god! Did you see?
Oh my god! Did someone say objection?
It wasn't Von Karma. Wait, but that means no. What is happening? What is happening? He's objecting to his own. Oh my god. Oh my god. Edgeworth?
Your Honor, I object to your judgment. What do you mean?
They're similar and I can't do anything about that.
I'm not innocent at all. As we have heard, Yanni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what?
Nick! Edgeworth is trying to confess. He's going to say he's guilty. He's going to tell them he was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He's going to tell them he killed his own dad.
Uh-oh, what do I do? I don't know. What do I do? I don't, does it matter? Okay. Oh, what is it? I want to just leave it to Edgeworth, but that's never, it's always object. It's always object. Choose to object. Okay. Okay, it doesn't matter what I say. Okay, well in that case I'm gonna leave it to Edgeworth, because apparently it doesn't matter what I say here. I'm sure Edgeworth thought about this one long and hard. This isn't my place to interfere.
Nick, are you sure?
There's nothing we can do about it. This is his problem now. For 15 years, I have had a recurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare, that's what I told myself. But now I know, it wasn't a dream. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer. He's full on catfish. You see how catfish he is right now? Cutest little bean. Cutest little bean. Look at his angry little face. Oh my god. I want to bap it. I want to bap him. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer. You mean in the incident where your father died? From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was clear as day. The murderer, the criminal in the DL6 incident, it was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I am guilty for DL6, the statute of limitations of which ends today. The culprit is me. Order! Order! This is certainly unexpected. The defendant, declared innocent, is confessing to a different crime. Which is not how this works. Which is not how this works. I'm not really sure how I should deal with this. It's a new trial. Bleh. It's obvious. We hold a trial right here, right now. We try this man for his crime of 15 years ago. What the fuck? No. I think I would like to take a 5-minute recess. During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of action. Court is adjourned. It's spiraling out of control. It's spiraling out of control. We cannot. We have lost control of the trial. We have lost control of ourselves. Okay. December 28th, 2:24 p.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby number 2. I'm sorry, Wright. I've just wasted all of your effort. Oh my god, this one's having those two in the same room is like dying.
Mr. Edgeworth, I just don't believe it, sir. I mean, you kill your dad?
I didn't want to believe it either myself, detective. But it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances.
This is crazy. Just crazy.
Nick, what are you doing?
Huh? Oh. I was just reading through the court record once more. I'm getting my case ready.
Your case? For what?
Huh? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent.
What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it. He confessed that he did it in court.
I'm sorry, Edgeworth, but I don't believe your nightmare. What? It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in this court record. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight is just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me. Right. December 28th, 3 minutes later. Courtroom number 3. Now then, I would like to resume our trial. Judge, Miles Edgeworth has admitted to his own guilt. He has confessed to his crime. Let us begin hearing his testimony. Then, though pointless, let the defense do their cross-examining. The statute of limitations on the DL6 incident runs out today. Though it is unconventional for me, I'd like to run this one by the book. I see. Does the defense have any objections? No, Your Honor. Von Karma? You knew this was going to happen from the very beginning, didn't you? Very well. Will Miles Edgeworth take the stand? Is this all part of the same case? Yup, okay. Will the witness state his name and profession? Now, is Miles going to give everybody a hard time telling everyone his name? Yeah, he was a child. It was 15 years ago. He was like 12. And we don't think, like, he doesn't even think he shot his dad. He thinks he threw the gun at the guy who was trying to kill his dad, and the gun went off by itself. That's what he dreams has happened. So, like, literally, not even he does this. What is this? Oh, Frosty's been saying stuff. I haven't been reading any of them. What do we got? Because there will be a break soon. Oh, it's on now. I'll read it when they come back, but I want to read it now. What's it say? Okay. Just curious. It's Frosty's locking what Nightbot's doing. What the fuck? Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Nice. I told it to make the summaries in 2 ways, because you can tell Frosty Tools. I just installed this, so I Frosty Tools, you can pick like a pre-selected version of how to make summaries of your chat, or you can write your own. And I wrote my own, and one of them was scientific observations, and the other was anime recap. So this time it did an anime style recap, like last time on Ace Attorney Lamnii.Shark, like last time on Dragon Ball Z. I was expecting it to pull that, but anywho. Oh, goodness. I'm gonna wait. I think I should wait. This is important to see if Miles gives everybody a hard time to say his name. I'm gonna make... Is it predictions or polls? I'm gonna do a prediction. I'm gonna see if I can get this to work. Will Miles give Von Karma... Will Miles say his name? Let's just say that. Okay. There we go. Will Miles say his name or be difficult? And the outcome will be say his name, be difficult. We're going to go with just like a minute, because I think we'll go a little longer than a minute so that people can... No, I'm going to wait 10 seconds and then I'll set it for a minute. And then we'll have time for people who come back to vote. Okay. Da 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 da. Start. Once you start the prediction, you cannot change it except to delete it or close the submission. If the outcome isn't selected and the prediction is deleted, all channel points will be turned to participating. Whatever. That's cool. I'll just go for it. Go for it. You get to, like, bet channel points. And if you're right, you get more channel points. We're doing a poll on whether or not we think that Miles is going to actually say his name or give Von Karma a hard time. So feel free, cast your prediction votes. You've got about 30 seconds. And if you win, you get more points. Something like that. Da 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 da. Ooh, I did just do that, but I'll do it again. Thank you for the hydration.
Jisa Bunny just redeemed hydrate.
Yes. Oh, stop shrimping. Okay. Sit up and
Jisa
wow,
Bunny
there's so much
just
happening.
redeemed stop
Also,
shrimping.
while we're doing the prediction, I'm just going to read out. I've got a summary of chat so far that was done by Frosty Tools in the style of an anime recap. So I'm going to try and read that out. It'd be last time on Ace Attorney, Lamnii.Shark. Gizmo Artifice speculated on a fake parrot mystery, while Jisoo Bunny gasped at a bank heist confession. Nightbot reminded us of Lamney's streaming schedule. The courtroom gasped at Edgeworth's squinty glare. And the judge dropped a bombshell idea. But wait, wasn't Edgeworth just a kid during this case? Stay tuned for more twists. Did it not fish? Let me see. What? Fish. Oh, it just didn't work. Maybe there's a space or something. No, it worked on the... I don't know. Sometimes it breaks. Now, I don't know how to tell when a prediction ends or how it goes, because it just kind of disappears. So if anybody knows what happened, manage prediction. There we go. Perfect. Okay. It said 30 seconds. Submissions closed. Nice. One person got all the points. Congratulations. We think he's going to say his name. Got it. Okay. Let's find out if he says his name. Onwards. Okay. The witness will state his name and profession. Oh, he said his name. You win. You win. So then I choose the outcome and it say his name complete. Yeah. There you go. Ta-da! We did a prediction. We know how it works. Okay, now I know what I did wrong last time. I didn't ever close it. I like never told the thing what the answer was. Miles Edgeworth, I'm a prosecuting attorney.
Mr. Edgeworth, 15 years ago, you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct?
It is correct.
Then testify about this matter to the court.
When Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. That will be the key, but only if I can get it to work.
Please, please.
I'm assuming the detail is the fact that he threw the gun and did not fire the gun. But that will only work if I can figure out how to prove it. Jisoo Bunny is maintaining leader status on, hey, you got a gummy shark, good job, is maintaining leader status in fishing this week. The DL6 incident. Oh good, the music came back. I was like, dang. That day, I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. You're living for this voice? It's my not so great James from Pokemon impression. That's that's what I'm going for with this one. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. Except like less ridiculous. It's hot. Oh good, there we go. I can sound hot. Good stuff. That's all. Do my ASMR. I have to warm up to do that for a long time. I used to have a D&D character that did that voice, and damn, it was rough. Now, until now, you thought this memory was a dream? We were stuck in that elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out, and I lost my memory of the events.
Bleh, there was the same claim Mr. Yogi has made.
Very well. Mr. Wright? Yeah. Your cross-examination, please.
Yes, Your Honor. Here we go.
Off we go into the wild blue yonder.
All right. That day, I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials.
We hold it for everything.
Okay, so the exclamation, maybe it thinks you're spamming Jisoo, because you're doing it so often, so it, like, is preventing it from working. So now you have to switch to the points. I didn't do anything, it's just happened in that way. Noise, noise, noise. What was the trial your father was involved in on that day? I don't remember things very clearly. Only 2 things. I know my father lost, and Mr. Von Karma was the prosecuting attorney. Mr. Von Karma, were you handling that case? It was 15 years ago. I don't remember the details. That was when Edgeworth pointed out the problem in Von Karma's evidence. It just doesn't like you. So strange. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. So there were 3 people, including yourself, trapped in that elevator. Yes, myself, my father, and Yanni Yogi. We were fine at first, but then as time passed and no one came to help, my father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue.
What did you do then?
I was 9.
Oh, there was 9, not 12, 9. Under 10.
I was a 9-year-old boy at the time. What could I do? I was scared, trembling in the corner. But then,
Catfish! Full catfish!
just then, something heavy fell at my feet.
What was it?
A pistol. I assume it was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi's. The safety must have come off when it fell from his holster.
And you picked it up. What happened next?
I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yanni Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting.
Did you know it was a pistol when you threw it?
I think I knew. I knew it was dangerous. But the air was getting so thick, I panicked.
So you're saying that you threw the pistol at Mr. Yanni Yogi?
I was in a daze. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream.
The gun fired once? Oh, that is weird.
Yes. I think, after I threw it, I lost consciousness. Since then, they've echoed in my head every day. That gunshot and that horrible scream.
Our poor, pained little boy. The scream.
It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day.
To this day.
Yes, I can practically hear it now. I doubt I will ever forget that scream as long as I live.
There it is. One part of his testimony that clearly contradicts the evidence. But I don't know what it means. I'd better find out, and quick. Okay. It has something to do with a scream. So there's gotta be... Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So there's something in the case, apparently, that either says 2 shots were fired. It says something. Are you sure you only heard 1 gunshot? Because here's the thing. His dad died, and there's, hey, you caught me! Congratulations! Lamnii version 1. This is the first one I used. When his father died, his father was shot and died. But there was also a hole in the glass of the elevator that is clearly from a gun. So there were definitely 2 gunshots.
Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shot and the scream. Then everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came. I see.
No, Your Honor, unfortunately, you don't. I'll take that. Look at this file one more time. This plainly contradicts the witness's testimony. You do enjoy dragging out that file, don't you? I don't accept this evidence unless you can tell us what page it's on. Which page contradicts Miles Edgeworth's testimony? Look at the victim data on in this file. It says it's quite plainly, the murder weapon was fired twice. Miles Edgeworth only heard 1 gunshot. Yet, the murder weapon was fired twice. I've decided Phoenix is a frog. It's got some frogginess going for him here. The first shot was the accidental firing when the pistol was thrown.
So, who fired the remaining shot? Was there perhaps another shooter who fired the second shot? Your Honor, as I'm sure you're aware, this incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice. However, we do not know when the second shot was fired. It might have been fired the day before the incident. There is no proof that the second shot had anything to do with this incident. What? I see. You do have a point, Mr. Wright. The murder weapon was fired twice, as we have heard. One of those shots was fired by the defendant, a boy at the time. Do you have any proof the other shot fired had something to do with this case? I mean, yeah. I'm gonna have to, cause yes, so it's gonna be the picture that shows that there are two. Your Honor, I think I will be able to show you proof. What? This is impossible. Now, Mr. Von Karma. Save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence. Very well, Mr. Wright. Show us your proof. Do you have evidence that the second firing of this pistol is related to this incident? Where's that picture that shows the hole in the window? There it is. The thing I was just talking about. If I can prove it. Look at this photograph.
Look at this photograph.
This is a photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. I can see that the victim is lying there. That the victim lying there is Gregory Edgeworth. This proves the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. This photo proves it. So, let me get this straight. This photo proves the two shots were fired? Where? Your Honor, please, get a clue. Show the judge the contradiction in the photo.
Bip. Bip. Present.
As should be obvious, the contradiction is here. I see. A bullet hole in the door. Your Honor. Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from the pistol. Yet, there is also a bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other than Edgeworth fired that second shot. Order. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, two shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else. Mr. Wright, but who could have been that someone else? The murderer, of course. I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. Mr. Wright, look once more at the DL6 incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page. The case summary, that's on page 1. Look what it has written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene. If the pistol had indeed been fired 2 times, then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene. He does have a point. No, he doesn't! It goes through a door into the hallway! God damn it! That second bullet has never been found. Oh, it's in my pocket though. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son. That is the truth of this matter. The whole truth. It was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door. Something that wasn't a bullet made the bullet hole in the door. Gotcha. Order, order. I will have order. Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us very clearly. That the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, as Mr. Von Karma says, the second bullet was not found. It is highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked this second bullet. So, all we have is the single bullet fired. I am afraid I have to discount the defense's claim. Can I? Tisk, tisk, tisk. I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter. Gah, how did this happen? I don't believe that second bullet didn't exist. Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole incident?
What are you doing, Nick? Why aren't you raising an objection?
I'm sorry, Maya.
What?
It looks like I was wrong.
Nick?
If the second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjunctures are for nothing.
No. But you said you'd do it, Nick. You said you'd get Edgeworth declared innocent.
I'm sorry. It's just, when I saw the photograph, I thought that two shots had been fired. I was so certain of it. I thought I'd won. I thought there was another person, someone else who fired the killing shot, but now I was wrong to think it could be that simple. This case has stood unsolved for 15 years.
Nick?
Well, it seems that we have finally cleared up this incident. Only one bullet was found at the scene of the crime. That shot was fired by Miles Edgeworth.
Precisely.
I would like to ask one thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing my verdict. Why can't I show them the bullet I have in my pocket? Why has that not come up? I'm being very annoyed right now. I have a bullet in my pocket. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far? Yes, Your Honor. Do you have any objections? No, I do not. So you killed your father, though it was not your intention? Yes, I did.
Oh no. He's accepted the guilt.
Very well. The statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce a verdict on the defendant today, right here.
Right now.
Indeed. Does anyone have any objections? I've been here before. It's just like my first day in court. There's so many things I know I should be saying, but my mind's gone blank. I can't find the words. Mr. Wright? Yeah, I have an objection. Right? This is never not the right thing to say. I showed the photo. Okay. What? Suddenly you hear a voice. All right. Oh, okay. I'm gonna object! I object! I object out of desperation! Your Honor, I object! Disc. Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object, Oof.
Nick?
I don't know. His case is perfect.
Oh no.
Gah! It must exist. The second bullet. What? What did you just say?
Nothing.
The second bullet must exist. But where? Someone took it. This person is a ghost. A ghost with great boobs. It seems waiting is not going to produce us any answers from Mr. Wright. Wait, Your Honor? The second bullet. It existed. What? But we've just heard proof that it did not exist. I realize that, Your Honor. I'm really grasping here. It's just someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened. But who? The murderer. The murderer is Von Karma. That's what I think. That's what I think. Boob ghost. That's right. Yeah, she only was there for a second, but she's here. And then tell us, okay. The murderer. Then tell us, who is this murderer? I'm still thinking about that one. So the criminal took the second bullet, but why? Huh? First of all, how would they have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet? I'm gonna say that they had to find it. That's what I think, but this has been crazy pants, so I'm gonna check the guide. They didn't need it. Apparently, that's not okay. Trust in the guide. Why would the murderer have spent the time to look for that stray bullet? I haven't got a clue. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? The murderer had no reason to take that bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true. Ugh. Had to take it. Had to take it? The murderer? What does that mean?
You're thinking too normal. Think crazy. Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken.
Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene. But, the murderer had to take that bullet. Had to, Mr. Wright? What do you mean? Well, for instance, what? Maybe the bullet, hit the murderer. Ooh. The bullet hit the murderer? Just saying, for instance. I mean, if it hit you, you wouldn't have to take it with you, would you? It's not like you could perform surgery right there. You know? Wait a second. I was just talking out of the top of my head, but what if that's what really happened? Let me get this straight. So at the time of the murder, the murderer himself was shot? and they left with the second bullet still inside of them, thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime? Yes. Yes. I guess that's how it worked? Yeah. But there's a problem with that. On the other two people rescued from that elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yanni Yoki, were both unharmed. So that would mean the murderer came from outside, yes. The two men fight inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges, and the bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. The boy loses consciousness. Then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside. Le Gasp. Steve. Le. Le Poisson Steve. Mr. Wright, you are truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I have ever known. I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say. It's called having an imagination. What are you saying? Deny it. Deny it. No one involved in the incident was wounded. There was no murderer. No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right. I can't think of anyone.
Hey, Nick.
Huh?
I just thought of something really crazy.
Crazy?
Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday?
Gregory dealt a blow to his perfect trial record.
Wow.
I mean, it must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took the vacation for several months after that, you see. Yes, an unusual event for the man. Well, that was the first and the last vacation he's taken in many years of his prosecuting. Yes.
What if Von Karma didn't take a vacation because of the shock?
But took it because he was injured.
Which would mean
It could only mean one thing.
he was the murderer in the DL6 incident.
He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth.
It was Von Karma.
Oh, man. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You seem dazed. No, Your Honor. Well, you have indicated the possibility that the murderer came from the outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect? Uh-oh. Should I come out and say it now? Yeah! I'm going with yeah! Okay, wait. Hold on. Hold on. The judge asks you, okay. Is it a good time to say it now? Just choose to say it now. Okay, so yes, say it now. That's what I assumed? That's what I assumed. But this is long, and I don't want to do it all over again. Your Honor, there is a suspect. One lone suspect. Well, this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect? My hands are shaking. What? Von Karma. Dun dun dun! Dun 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 dun! How could we have foreseen? Edgeworth is in full catfish displeasure mode. Look how upset he is. The guppy baby. Von Karma. Look at his grin. Look at his fucking grin. He knows he did it. Or he's like, it's weird that he's grinning actually. You mean the Von Karma? The prosecutor? The one standing right over there? Bah. You don't object? Humph. I see no need. Why honor? This is a ridiculous outburst. Why honor this ridiculous outburst with my objection? Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident. Yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason? So you're claiming that I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident? Fascinating. Prove it. I would have needed surgery, no? Where did I go under the knife at, Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor that operated on me. Have him testify.
Nick, let's find out who this doctor is.
It's no use. Edgeworth? I know Von Karma. Perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He's probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness. Nobody's that perfect.
So what, Nick? Did Von Karma pull the bullet out by himself? That's insane.
No, he couldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out of yourself. You know, you can. It's just shitty. Wait. What does that mean? That bullet has to be somewhere, but where? Disc. Well, Mr. Right. Can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot? I want to see your naked body, sir. Metal detector. I have a metal detector! Okay, I have a metal detector. I was like, can I make him go through a courtroom scanning thing? But I have a metal detector. Show evidence. Okay. Alright, Von Karma, I'll prove it. And I'll even use evidence. I know how you like it so much. What? The evidence that proves Von Karma was shot is... Search his body! Take his shirt off! Von Karma is perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery, leaving an evidence trail. So then, I ask, where is that bullet now? I think it's unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself. You don't mean. Do it. I mean, I do. There is a possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma. Dun dun dun. And it was inside him the whole time. Is that even possible? For all these years? Well, there's only one way to find out. Metal detector, which was completely useless before, but is now vital to this case. We could use this metal detector. Well, Von Karma, I'm going to run this over you and see what I find. Oh, he's stressed! Oh, he's stressed! We got him! We got him, boys! Hold on. I refuse. You refuse? But refusing this means... You acknowledge that the bullet is still inside of you? This is so... This can be taken so nasty. Order. Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector. Judge, I call for a suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy. The statute of limitations runs out on this case today. It was you who said we had to end it right here, right now. Enough. I permit the use of the metal detector. Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing.
Nick, what does this mean?
I don't know, but we have to give it a shot. Beep, 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 beep. It reacted. Something inside his right shoulder. The bullet. Mr. Von Karma? Look at him. He's so mad. I love it when he's mad. You. It was you. I was afraid this would happen. This is some top grade yaoi bullshit, okay? I just need to, hold on. I need to stop. I need to stop and I need to break this down. This is some A grade. This is some A grade yaoi bullshit, okay? These two boys, they meet in junior high school. They fall in love. One of them mysteriously disappears the next day. He's just gone. He's just disappeared. He's just gone. He's involved in this crazy case where his father dies and he thinks he's the murderer. The murderer takes him under his wing, teaches him how to be a prosecutor, turns him against the ways of his father, who was a defendant, like, teaches him everything he knows, raises him practically. And then it turns out, and then only to find out on the day that the boy that he fell in love with in 3rd grade returns, that his teacher and master was the murderer the whole time. This is top tier. This is top tier. All of them have fucked. That's the important part. It's very, like, there's so much. There's so much. Okay, I need to dial it down. Back in. Okay, we gotta go back in. Oh my goodness. Okay. I was afraid this would happen. And so I remained silent. Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident. What? I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6. But, Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that? Prove? I have no obligation to prove anything. It's Mr. Wright who must prove someone. Oh, it's him still. It's Mr. Wright who must prove something here. Not I. Mr. Wright? Well, can you prove it? Can you prove the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from DL6? Of course he can't. You don't have any of the DL6 evidence. That's because you took it out of the records room yesterday. With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. So sorry, Mr. Wright. No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma. What? You were close. 1 day away from freedom. But you see, I do have proof. What? Who would have thought that you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And here's my final proof. I don't fucking know, man. This is a crapshoot. I am just guessing. Okay. Okay, so this is where I finally present. Is it this one? No, that's a different bullet. It's this one that he dropped. Okay. I need to save after this one. I gotta save after this one. That's a bullet? Where did you get that? This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely, with all the ballistic markings intact. Ballistic markings? You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago. Sorry. Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's true. Finger bullets! Pew 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 pew! It's quite accurate. We have 2 bullets in our possession. One, the bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. And the other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. That's right, you sweat! You sweat! We could analyze both bullets. Then, if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets had been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol, in other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Mr. Von Karma, will you let us remove the bullet from your shoulder? Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet and solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma? He's gonna freak out. That scream. Oh my god. I've heard that scream before. Wait, I know. I'm sure you've heard it many times. Wait. No, stop laughing. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Okay. Wait, I know.
Help! I can't breathe.
Quiet. I said quiet. You're not making this any easier.
Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. Stop breathing my air.
And he's all like, no.
Get away.
Get away from my father.
Bye. It's that scream I heard in the elevator 15 years ago. Von Karma, it was you who screamed. Mr. Von Karma.
And then he's doing that. Only you would dare defy me.
So it was you. Look at him!
You and your father are my curse. Your father has shamed me with a penalty on my record. And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade. I'll bury you. I'll bury you with my bare hands. Death! Death! 15 years earlier. Chief Prosecutor, I'm sorry. Von Karma, it's not like you to make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you. I was careless. I'm sorry, but you will have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time. Edgeworth. I don't know what that means. It was a shock. I'm just gonna guess that this is still Von Karma. It was a shock like none I have ever known. Me? Penalized? It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly, I found myself in the darkness. It was in the court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. I went out into the hall, felt my way to the elevator. I pressed the button, but nothing happened. Then, there was noise. I was in pain, a horrible burning pain in my shoulder. Just then, the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes. I saw 3 people inside, all laying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was destiny. Pew. Pew. In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died, never knowing who had shot him. Later, he spoke through a medium, blaming Mr. Yami Yogi. I don't know why I keep adding his first name. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime. Disc, disc, disc. Who would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator door? Judge? What? What are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now, end it. Very well. Sorry for the sniffles. It appears that we have come a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later. Mr. Miles Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor. You were innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare. Yes, Your Honor. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Bum, ba-da! Also not guilty twice. Double not guilty achieved. Sweet, sweet victory achieved. You can't tell, but I'm like waving my arms like a chicken for some reason. I don't know. Victory dance, I guess.
That is all. The court is adjourned. Ta-da! There's other stuff, I guess. There's like a summary and shit, and then an epilogue, I guess. Oh, is this the end of the... No, there's more. There's another one after this. Okay. This is the victory lap, so to speak, friendos. Here we go. Oh my god. Double not guilty. Achieved. December 28th, 5:38 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2.
Nick, we did it! Did you see his face? Von Karma looked even paler than usual. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside, you crushed him, Nick. Crushed! I gotta say, I'm impressed.
It was pretty close, though. I was sure we'd had it.
I know, I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. But now it's all just a good memory.
So, it's finally over, Edgeworth. Right. Yeah? I'm not sure how to say this, but I'm in love with you. I've always loved you.
I know. Try. Thank you.
I see. Thank you. Right. You're welcome.
I think you could have done better than that.
Sorry. I'm not good at this sort of thing.
You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth.
She's got you there. Okay. Gumshoe. Whoop! Amazing, pal. You pulled through just like I thought you would. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. And tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month. But who cares?
See, Mr. Edgeworth? You should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you.
I see. Whoop. 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 I feel foolish.
Don't worry. Take it a little at a time. You'll get used to it.
It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded. Oh my goodness. Hey, y'all! Everybody's gotta come in.
Lotta!
Y'all were great in there.
Thank you.
Oh, that's the wrong person. Thank you. Yo! This is gonna be so hard. Okay. Oh my god. Yo, Edgeworth, congrats! That's the wrong voice. I couldn't get it up. What am I saying? I don't even know. Thank you all very much.
I knew you were innocent from the start, of course. Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your hand in the cookie jar even if no one was there.
You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you?
Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones, eh?
Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lotta?
Who, me? Aw, I went back to college. Gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick.
Really? That's too bad.
Huh? Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park? Huh?
It's over, Nick. My life is over. Why the sad face, Larry? What happened now? His girlfriend probably broke up with him.
Oh, Nick, I'm not too long for this world.
You don't look sick.
It's Keon's. She's going to live in Paris. Paris, Nick. She's leaving me behind.
I should have seen that coming.
Yo, Edgy, there you are.
Yes, here I am.
Congrats, Edgy. Here, a little gift for me in celebration.
Celebration? That's unusual for you.
Harry Butts, you come a long way tonight, too.
My treat, pal. You just got invited. They have more or less the same voice, and that's just how it is. Huh? Thanks. Looking forward to it. Yo, Nick. That's the suit that questioned me. When he says treat, that's not police talk for prison food, right? Right? I think you'll be fine, Larry. Right. Yeah? What's up? That envelope that Larry gave me, it's got money in it. Well, yeah, that's not strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes. It's why is it 38? Why does that matter? I need to drink again. These guys are Oh my goodness. It's $38, right? Huh? What a weird amount. I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either. $38 exactly?
Nick? Wasn't that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school?
$38. No. No, Larry, it was you! What are you so surprised about, right? Huh? Larry was absent that day from school, right? But that doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect. What? Think back to that day, 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came into school anyway. Then he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history. I was never good at history. Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you? I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember? Yeah, too well. Right? You may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually the butts. I can't believe he said it too. I know. Really right. I'm surprised you didn't figure it out. Well, sure is an unexpected turn of events, huh? Edgeworth? You should have told me.
Now, Nick. It was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out on Mr. Edgeworth?
I'd say so, yes. Well, there you have it. Ugh. Where does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did. Well, you always have been something of an insufferable emotionalist. Yeah, and you worked up too easily, too. Death. The death sentence for both of you. Man, if only I had known, I'd never become a prosecutor. The same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor in part to punish myself. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all. Edgeworth, I want to switch, right? Hey, y'all. Line up. I'll take a photo.
Hey, photo time. Let's go.
It's the perfect toxic yaoi. It's the perfect toxic. It's the I don't know where Gumshoe's the straight friend. He shows up sometimes and it's weird because he's the only one who doesn't know what's going on. After all that, dinner's on me. Detective Gumshoe took us out on the town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom, even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention. What? I'm gonna, if it doesn't advance itself, I'm gonna sit here and do nothing. Normally, I'm not for this. I want to just keep going, but this is the end of the game, and I don't want anyone to miss it, so I'm gonna wait for the ads to be over. I'm gonna quickly blow my nose so that I can breathe and stop sniffling into the mic. I'll be back in just a second. Just like a second. Oof. Okay. We're in. Yeah. I am free from the headphones. I am free from the headphones. Just reading this summary. Because when I have the guide up, I actually can't see what you guys are saying. Let's see. Okay, so it's sticking with, okay. It's doing more anime recap. More anime recaps. We're almost done. I don't know if this is the end of the game or there's more. It's a confusing guide. There might be like another whole thing or this is it. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm gonna find out. Something reboot. Welcome back, friends. This summary is bananas. I waited for you because this is the end of the game and you've been with me this whole time. So we want to finish the game together, but first, last time on Ace Attorney, Lamnii.Shark, the courtroom was ablaze with the chat's fiery debates. Zwix had a meltdown while Gizmo Artifice cheered on the defense. CK Draws caught a legendary fish and a glimpse of Edgeworth's angst. Perfect for some toxic yaoi fanfiction. And remember, folks, even bullets have fingerprints. Stay tuned for more legal drama and fishing games. On we go! On we go! Let me just put this water where I won't knock it over on my computer stuff. All right. We are now on December 29th at 5 a.m. That's a weird time for things to be happening. I am filled with concern. I am full of concerns. Okay. Let's go. 5 a.m. is never a good time of day for things to be happening. Whoa. I went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts. Huh? It's still only 5. Maybe I should go back to sleep. What's this? A letter?
Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you, it made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium, in training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth, too. I wanted to help you, but I couldn't. I was useless. So I've decided to go back to my training. I've become a full-fledged spirit medium, for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick.
No! Goodbye? What time is it? Gah, the first trains for the mountains have already left to the station. Hold on. Too many text messages that looked important. Okay, we're at the train station. I guess I'm not too late.
Hey! Nick!
Maya! So, you're leaving?
Yeah. It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits. And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay?
Hold it! I have a sound alert for object. Of an objection sound alert, and I'm surprised no one's used it. Objection is an option, at least it should be. Wait!
What?
I never could have saved Edgeworth's life without your help.
Huh?
On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice. I did it. I said their names right this whole time. Hell yeah. There you go. There it is.
You heard my sister?
Yes, only her voice, but still. It was at the very end when I thought we'd lost everything.
Well, that's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped, and Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick.
But you were the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya.
Huh? I didn't do anything. All I did was wander around in a daze.
Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped.
Evidence?
Show Maya some evidence to cheer her up. Bird. Gun. Map of Gourd Lake. My attorney badge. I don't, it could be anything. Does it even matter? I don't know if it's gonna tell me what to do. Or if it's just, I can just wing it. Do we wing it? Is this a new episode? It's taking too long to load. I'm gonna show her my attorney badge. I'm gonna show her my attorney badge.
Huh? Sorry, Nick. I guess I don't understand.
Uh-oh. Now that I think about it, I don't understand this evidence either.
It's okay. You don't have to try and cheer me up. But one day I'll come back and be useful. I promise.
Why is she...
So, this is it.
See you soon, Maya. She's gonna leave regardless, so I guess it doesn't really matter what I show her. No! No, why is it so sad? Why is it so sad? Oh my god, what's it sound like? I took my headphones off. And so my story ends. Time to turn a new page. And say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Now a new story begins. With the same old crazy cast of characters. Huh. I don't think you've graduated yet, amateur. Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim? Yes, Your Honor. Uh-oh. I got a bad feeling about this. It's got MIDI file vibes. Oh, it's the time for the... Oh, man. Hey, pal. Mr. Edgeworth came down to the precinct and wished to wish me a happy new year. Talk about a pleasant surprise. Whoop, Detective Gumshoe. And then he hung his head low and went right back outside. Kinda like he was embarrassed or something. It's strange, right? Nice. So it's gonna be like a bunch of random people talking. Huh? Nick? No, I haven't seen him lately. Who, me? I've been working at the cheese shop. Cheese shop. But Missy's a nice lady, and she's not exactly what you'd call a cheap date. Oh, she's in Hawaii right now. Yeah. Missy's a different person. Unless he did say... No, it wasn't Keonce. It was definitely an M.
Who? Right? Yeah, I remember him. I hear he's been busy lately. You know, not to ring my own bell, but I sort of taught him everything he knows. I'm sure he's grateful.
See if I remember any of these. Every one of these weirdos. I have no idea what his was. Phoenix, right? Yes, the defense attorney whom I wrote that affidavit for, yes. Oh, you should know. I've taken over management of the Gatewater Hotel recently. Shouldn't you be in the area? Please stop by. Oh, monsieur. Phoenix, right? Yes, Maya's understudy. Was he not? I understand what he's doing. Have you seen him of late? Yes, the days of my youth. Unlike the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. They're going fast. Doing them little callbacks to all these people. Oh my god.
Phoenix Wright? Is he an actor? Well, I'm not buying it.
The DVD with things said when or not, the DVD whether or not it's the evenings are supposed to keep it all. Anyway, I knew she was gonna go off the rails, and that was not gonna happen. Her voice, there's one weird crusty voice I got, and sometimes it's up and sometimes it's down. I'm pleased to announce The Pink Princess is a hit. I'm sure that Mr. Wright is a great deal. Sniff. Oh, I'm keeping my face out of the public eye till the show's over. I wouldn't want to ruin any kid's dreams, you know? Goofy.
Oh, I got a letter from Maya the other day. It sounds like she caught a cold or something under the waterfall. I wanted to visit, but I don't have time. So I saw her some Pink Princess trading cards. She says she can't buy them where she is. What kind of place is she living at anyway? Na 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 na.
Right? Who's that? You want to talk? Let's talk Pink Princess, alright? But, you know, I snuck into the studio the other day, and I saw her, the one inside the Pink Princess suit. Ugh, what a dog. It was kind of like a shock for a boy of my tender age.
So rude. So rude. It's gotta be the...
Yeah, I remember, right? That lawyer guy. Huh, me? I'm in training to become a paranormal photographer. You know that picture I took of everyone? Well, just behind them, there's a ghost. For real, now that's a talent. I'm gonna be famous.
Ha, nya, 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 nya.
Yay! Oh, there is a ghost in the picture! Dang. I see the way that Edgeworth is looking at Phoenix. I see the way that Edgeworth is looking at Phoenix. That cannot be denied. Hold it! A brand new episode has been added. Is this a new game? Is that what this is? Are we into a new game? Yes, the longing yaoi eyes. Oost, oost, oost. No, wait. Say yes. Say yes! Woof! Okay, we've saved. And then it's... whatever this is. We're moving on to watching TV. I guess after this cutscene plays... Okay, this game has 3D. It's definitely not the same game. I think we've moved on to game number 2. All I know is that's the police mascot. It's been 2 months since Maya left the office. 2 months without a single trial. I've had offers, but none that I took. That is, until the day that girl showed up. And we're going to stop there. Oh, so this is still part of the same game, maybe? Because it said a new episode was added, and on the guide I was looking at, there seemed to be like another whole, like a really long, so maybe it's part of the thing. But either way, we've saved, so we're closing out of that, and we're gonna switch. We're gonna switch over to the other thing, which means I need to unplug some stuff from my computer. How are we doing for ads? I know we just did some. I'm just going to run another, is it going to let me? I'm going to run another ad right now while I switch over to having 2 screens instead of a screen and a game system. So we'll be right back in 3 minutes. Maybe, if it decides to do it. Yeah.